Hello everyone, it's Frances Pelischuk from UltimateBusinessAssistant.com, and I just wanted to go over really briefly today how to start a newsletter or eZine. I was over at the Mummy Millionaire Networking Forum, which is a great place for information and inspiration for all those mummies out there who are looking to start and run $1 million business. It's mummymillionaire.ning.com. And today I saw a question from one of the fellow members there about how to start a newsletter or eZine. She's recently launched the first phase of her business and would like to add the addition of a newsletter, and she has no idea where to start. So this is how to launch and maintain a very successful newsletter. First of all, I recommend highly aweber.com to register there. It's approximately $55 for 3 months, and with that you get your newsletter and autoresponder entire system, and you can have as many lists as you need there. You can choose from a wide variety of HTML based newsletter eZine templates. You can tweak the existing templates to style it according to your brand and colors. You can upload your logo and enhance graphics, and you can also have the option of just designing an eZine template from scratch using Dreamweaver and uploading that as well. And the other thing I like a lot about Aweber is it has a feature that's unique to Aweber at this time, and it's called a blog broadcast. So what you can do with that is you can sync your blog RSS feed with an Aweber eZine template, so that if somebody subscribes to your blog for email updates, you can have it go out as a eZine. So Aweber will automatically pull in all your latest articles from the last published date into your eZine template, and you can have your newsletter syndicate that way. So aside from setting up an aweber.com account, the next step I highly recommend is going and creating a newsletter management template. And I have one created here in Google Docs, and I create a new template for every client that I set up on a newsletter management schedule. So it has 4 basic tabs to the spreadsheet: newsletter basic info, newsletter planning, newsletter campaign stats, and newsletter lead management reporting. So I'm going to turn the camera around here and show you exactly what it looks like. So as you may know from my blog, I'm a huge Google fan, and I use Google Docs all the time. So this is my Google newsletter management spreadsheet, and as you can see at the bottom I have 4 tabs. So newsletter basic info, newsletter planning, newsletter campaign stats, not sure if you can see it clear, and newsletter lead management. So on the first tab, this is the basic information planning stage of your newsletter. So you're going to set your goals here, your newsletter theme, the frequency of your publication, your Aweber list name that it's going to go out to, and your Aweber template, and some other key components. Then on the newsletter planning tab, let me open up that. This is unique. So what I have here is your issue date, publish date, issue number, publish date, the theme. So what is the theme of your newsletter this month? It could be, if you have a seasonal product or service, it could be, your theme could be related to the season. There's a lot of different ideas to generate a theme that's consistent for your newsletter. Then here you can put your own information. I have how-to article 1, how-to article 2, guest post, timeline, toolbox tip, expert interview, company news, and date completed. You could have whatever is going to go into your newsletter on a consistent basis, but I recommend having a consistent format each and every issue. So whether you're going to have an how-to article, a how-to video, a podcast or audio tip, and an interview with an expert within your niche, that would be really good. So from this style of a grid system, as I back up here, over time you could see once these fields get populated on this grid system for your newsletter tracking management, you'll be able to see, design your newsletter and plan it over a period of time. So today, for an example, if you had the whole day allotted to planning your newsletter for the next quarter, and you're going to syndicate a newsletter each month, so you could go ahead and fill in 3 months in advance, so you know exactly what date they're going to be published, what theme is going to be for each month, and start planning the content and getting that key content gathered and track it. The next tab is your newsletter campaign stats. This is important information. So this is going to tell you what the email campaign was, the send date, number of spam, number of sent, number of undeliverable complaints, if there was any, how many opens, clicks, conversion rates, and additional comments. And the last tab is also really, really important because it's your newsletter lead management. And that's one of the main reasons why we all want to have successful newsletters, is to generate and capture those internet leads. So on this tab, I have date, unverified, unsubscribed, subscribed, and total leads. So as you can see, over a period of time, it's some key trending and data that you're capturing, and through these statistical reports, you'll be able to plan, and you know, if something's not working, you can go in and see, you know, which article was not opened, on what day, what was the topic, and whatnot. So I hope this information can help you a little bit to plan and develop your first newsletter, or perhaps if you already have a newsletter implemented and in place, maybe this will give you some incentive to create a nice tracking spreadsheet that you can use to analyze and make sure that your newsletter is successful. Thank you.